Hey, this is Jack. I'm coming to you from out here in Cave Creek, Arizona. I like to rope some steers. And, I've been in this business for 50 years. And, I thought it's time maybe I'd take a little time and do some things. Got a big roping out here tomorrow. And so I kind of skipped out today and let all the boys handle that deal. And but I just want to tell you about the cow sale on Wednesday, 4:30. We've got a special cow sale starting with a lot of really good bulls and good cows. About 500 of those. Probably have another 700, 800 in our regular auction for the day, up there at around 1,500, 2,000 cows and bulls on Wednesday. Coming back on Thursday at 1 o'clock, we got a special prime time video auction. You might want to log in and watch that. Have 8,000 to 10,000 cattle for, current future delivery out there in the summer. You can if you don't got anything to sell or want to buy anything, you can probably see kind of what those cattle are bringing, and you might want to put some on that prime time video auction. It's been good talking to you. Going to do a little deal here that I did with Corbett Walt, the National Cattlemen's Convention. I think it's be very interesting to you. So good luck, and I'll see you next week. Thank you. I'm just standing here talking to Corbett Wall, and been a friend of mine for a long, long time. We just visited about the market, and it looks like
you don't remember this, Jackie, but we've been friends for 23 years.
23?
I came to Missouri in 2000, so it's easy to keep track.
So we've been friends a long time.
Jackie stuck his hand out, and he said, Jackie Moore, I get up at 5, I go to bed at 10, call me.
I haven't changed much.
No, you haven't
I still
changed
do.
at all.
I've been getting up at 4 lately, though. It takes me longer. I'm
earlier?
getting older.
Yeah,
you know what
I can
mean?
see that.
But, no, it's been a great relationship we've had with Corbett, and we did a lot of different things through the years. He's been a big supporter of ours, and we've been a big supporter of his. And that's kind of the way it's supposed to work.
You bet.
And it's kind of like, about this association and about all the associations that we're in the United States. We're all kind of winged off here, winged off there, trying to kind of do some different things. But number one person we got to make happy is the consumer. And as an organization or as an industry, that's the way it's got to look. Like we're all getting along hand in hand, doing the right things and trying to make a better product for them to eat every day. That's the way I see it, and that's the way we all need to be. We can get behind closed doors and do anything we want to do, but to the consumer, we need to be getting along.
You bet. Now, you got the biggest market in the lower Midwest, but I've noticed here in the last several years especially, you've been coming to CattleCon and a lot of these different trade shows and putting up a nice booth here and got people. Is that helping you think, spreading your wings a little bit?
Yeah, we're getting cattle from a lot further away now, and we're getting more well known by doing these kind of things, and we're just trying to keep our name out there in the public, and we try to be supportive of the industry, whatever we can do to help the industry.
I know you guys are big supporters of Missouri Cattlemen's Association.
Oh, yeah.
You guys get more people recruited for them than anybody every year.
It's a struggle, There's so many people in this world that don't know really what's going on in the cattle business, especially in our part of the world. You know that.
Yes.
But you got to be from being a livestock marketer, in my opinion, it's always been about telling the people out there what tools they're out there that they can use to better themselves if they want to do it within their own operations. We got the co-mingling, we got a video auction, we got all them different things, and we have a lot of meetings, and we have our value-added sales. Tell them how to add some value to these cattle if they want to do it. But I think
what I like about it is everything y'all do is competition.
Right.
Sell them to the highest bidder.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know how they get top price for it.
Well, they don't.
They don't. You're right.
And we got a problem with that especially in the fat cattle segment of this business.
It's terrible.
But it's like I tell them, it don't matter to me if you do any of these things that I've told you about. I'll still want to sell you.
The tools are there, though.
Here's the tools.
Yeah.
You want to use them, use them.
Get right in. So you're always pretty bullish. You're always optimistic.
Oh, I'm very optimistic.
And you've had some rough goes in your life, and I've watched you go through them, and you go through them with a smile and got your head up and your eyes open, but you're always pretty bullish. Now tell me about this bull market here. What do you think is going to happen now going forward?
I'm bulled up, but I'm cautiously optimistic because there's always something out there. And when it came out of the Cattle Facts meeting this morning, and I came back over here to some of these guys that went there with me, I said, "What they say in there?" I said, "Well, they said this. It's going to be a struggle." Because in this business, it's been a struggle most of my life. And before the year is over, it'll be a struggle of some sort or another come along that we're going to have to deal with. Because that's just
It'll be something come out of left field you wasn't even thinking about.
So it's going to be a struggle. You just got to understand that about the business.
But we got the tightest numbers we've had in 60 years on these cows especially. And you're in background in country. It's going to be hard to buy them stocker calves. They're going to be high. But when they get them yearlings made, they'll be in high demand too. And I mean, this market's going to get really good. It might get better than it's ever been before, but
I think it could.
I think it could too. These way up cows are going to get high.
It's going to go outside.
I mean, they're already high. I think they'll get to $1.25 or 30 before it's over.
We sell some cows yesterday in Joplin. I wasn't there. I was here, but they up to $1.08 or $1.09.
Yeah. See, it's already happening. Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's going to be fun, and I think the cow-calf producer, he's the most. He's in the most vulnerable spot of anybody, always has been. And, I really, really hope that they can make some money because them people are dear to my heart. They're the ones that build America.
Exactly.
I'm very passionate about the cow people in this country.
Yes.
The rest of us backgrounders, cattle feeders, them kind of people, we can usually figure out a way to kind of finagle our way around it. We might have to lie to a banker or accountant or somebody to get away with it, but we'll survive.
I've always said that, if you're trading, yearlings or fat cattle or something, you're working on the basis a lot of times and things like that. But those people that are selling those calves from those mama cows, they got to have real money to buy pickups and tractors and shoes for the kids' feet and all that kind. They got to have real money. And if the industry above them don't really care what the market is, they're just working on a paper trade, why not get the price up there where they can survive? Yeah.
I'm all about that. And of course, me, I'm a big promoter of that anyway. I want to. The people need to get what the market is.
Right.
Somebody's got to figure that out. And in some of the instances in the world we live in today, it's sometimes hard to figure it out.
Joplin Regional Stockyards, you establish that market in that first hour or two.
Yeah.
And then they sell there all day long.
Yeah.
And that's what you want, is the market. That's all people deserve, but they deserve the market. I talk about them on the feeder flash, but the market.
It's the market.
It's what you need.
Yeah, the market needs to be like this.
And if you can get the market and you establish that market, and you'll support your market.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Keep it right there.
I'm going to keep it right there. I ain't going to let it eat us up.
So tell me about this video report you're doing that people should watch every Tuesday right after you watch the feeder flash.
Right.
But Jackie's got a video, Joplin Regional Stockyards video, where he kind of wraps up the trade from Monday. And how'd you get started doing that?
Oh, I thought I needed to do it for a long time, but Clay, who's doing this for us here today, he wanted to do it, so we just started doing it, and I think it's a great thing. We should have probably been doing it a long time ago, but it just kind of wraps up what went on Mondays and what's happened in the market there and what's affected it, being the weather, whether it be the futures market or whatever's going on, and there's something every day of the week that changes it. Nobody knows that better than you.
And so something that might have been real obvious to you being in there all day Monday, the people at home or the guys that are out, clipping pastures or putting up hay, they don't know that. They need to hear that, and they want to hear it from you.
Yeah, they're home working and they need. It's just keeping them kind of everybody in the light of what's happening.
Right.
Yeah, just like you do.
Deal.
You do a great job.
Well, I appreciate it.
I appreciate your friendship.
Thank you.
How you do.
Thank you. Great. Look at there.